Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
It's been a while, guys.
It's been a hot minute.
Seriously.
We've had people on our channel. We've been doing a lot of interviews. We also went to Rome, and now we're ready to actually talk to you guys again.
Seriously, we're like, when is a series starting? Because we are ready. We asked the Deku Fam far and wide to help us. Thank you for all your suggestions. Yeah. But we're back and we're talking
about conflict resolution.
Conflicts.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've not touched this subject yet because this is the story.
It's a very common thing in marriage. Okay?
Seriously, every couple that we meet with, they're like, yeah, the struggle is real. We're arguing. Obviously, you got them couples who are like, you know, I'm blessed and highly favored, which we are.
Which we stay away from because we are not like that. Okay, we have our moments where there's tension. Annabella and I, we love a good laugh, but there are moments.
Frequent moments
when there's no banter. Okay, so we're just like, why don't we just talk about conflict resolution, the things that we've learned along our journey? Because the thing is, for us, we're either going into a conflict, we're currently in a conflict, or we're coming from a conflict.
Either way, you're on that cycle.
You're on that cycle,
and it's coming back. It's a circle. It's not a line. It's not like you leave the.
Yeah, you don't promote yourself from conflict.
And then it's like, oh no, we're done. Because we always get extra confident. We're like, wow,
it's been 3 days.
Argues in a while, and then bam, that's when the enemy comes.
It comes out
to
of
kill,
nowhere.
steal, and destroy. Nah, but we just want to talk to you about something that we've learned on the journey and all of that jazz.
Yeah.
So in this video, we are talking specifically about
the mentality is the way that you go into your conflict.
Yeah, before you even enter
it. There's a subconscious way that people approach their conflict that can either help it or hinder it. So we're going to talk about 3 ways that people approach their conflict, and we're going to talk about the outcomes and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, let's do this. And if you're not part of the Deku Fam, can you subscribe, please?
Don't be rude.
Actually, it's like 60% of you come here.
You enjoy the jollof, you enjoy the chicken, but you don't bring a gift.
Do you know what I mean? No, okay.
Subscribe.
So one way that we enter arguments is like, I am here to win.
Yeah, because some of us, okay, let's not say some, let's just say I. Okay, there are moments when I'm in the moment in the conflict, okay? And I don't even care about my marriage. Yeah. I don't care about Anna as my wife. Yeah. All I know is I'm the man and I am going to win this argument. Yeah. And there are times where Annabella will say a good point and it will like woo you.
Yeah, the moments.
You can't show face. No. You can't show that what she said affected you.
Can't let the enemy know.
Exactly.
How you're
so you've got to manipulate the truth. You got to twist this corner. Yeah. Your voice has to be louder. You have to exert your authority. You have to have the last word. Yeah. You've got to make sure that she understands that you're right.
And sometimes you have only one good point or one little error that they make, and you dig into that error and you're like, listen, this was a big deal. Yeah, exactly. The argument started with it being about you, like something that you did wrong. You flip that around, that bad boy is no longer about you, it's about your partner.
And you keep attacking, you personalize the situation. It's no longer about the problem, it's now like you are the problem. You are the reason why this problem is happening.
You bring back things from 2010 and you're like, but when we're dating you did this and now it's coming back. Oh my god, you will find a way to win that argument.
But the thing is, when you're here trying to win the argument, you're actually affecting your partner. You're not listening because before they even said something,
you're thinking about your next argument.
You're thinking about your next point to say. So it's important, what we're learning, that it's important to hear each other out. We have to actually die to ourselves. We can't be here trying to promote pride in our relationship to show that we are right. Because at the end of the day, yes, you can be right individually, but if your marriage suffers, what good is it?
Exactly. So the second way that we enter arguments or conflict is, I'm going to lose. Before you even enter the battle, you're like, I've lost, there's no point.
There's people out there who actually don't want to enter into a conflict because they feel like it will sabotage their relationship. So what they tend to do is suppress things. They don't voice their concerns. Their partner is always right, or they just can't be bothered to get in the argument.
There's a lot of guys, it's long. There's no point us arguing. Oh, my wife's always right anyway. All of that loser mentality, and you're just like, and and you think that is for the best of the marriage because you think it's peaceful, but then one day everything will build up.
All that resentment is built up within them.
You don't know what that could lead to in terms of outlet.
Exactly.
Whether that's inside your marriage or outside your marriage, at the end of the day, it's going to end up in something negative.
Yeah. So, people can go from just, I'm here, happy go lucky, next thing you know, bags are packed, doors open, and they're off.
Literally.
So it's important for us to bring our problems and our concerns to the forefront. Because I think for us, it's very important that we actually see it as very important to talk things through. Because at the end of the day, I am someone who is a thinker. So I think about things over and over and over and over. And sometimes my...
You made a story.
And my conclusion is often that this woman has been sent from the enemy to come and kill me. Okay? But then I talk to her and I'll be like, babe, this is the problem that I have with you and the situation. And she'll explain it and I'll be like, actually, it's not that deep. By voicing what you have to say, you give your partner an option to actually help you with your thought process so that you can reconcile.
For us, we've just set the tone that nothing is not worth talking about. Like, we do understand that you have to pick your battles, but for us, we make sure we talk about everything. Like, everything's on the table. If you feel a certain way, talk about it, express it. We'll try to understand together whether it's right or wrong, what we could do to improve that. Like, for us, arguments is part of our marriage, and we're actually okay with that. Like, we realize that we're not going anywhere as a couple. We are obviously have the best interest of our marriage at heart, so we will talk everything through. And it's something that we've grown to do. At first, obviously, it's really painful. Like, oh, is it every day? But now we're really actually thankful
because we actually truly believe as we confront each other that we'll actually get better as individuals. We're not just sitting here singing Kumbaya and allowing certain character traits to just manifest itself, that we actually want to challenge each other for the better, but we do so in a constructive way. We make sure that the environment is right. We make sure that we don't just constantly keep bringing negativity after negativity. That we like to talk about the sandwich method, where we talk about compliments, we talk about things that we like, and then we just slip in one thing that is not going so well, so that we can grow together.
Yeah, definitely. So the third option that we have before entering conflicts is, this is going to be peaceful. This is going to result in resolution. This is going to be the best outcome for us as a couple. Imagine going into an argument with that perspective. Definitely. Oh my God, we're still working on it.
The thing is, it's long.
It's long.
Let's tell you what it is. Because for us,
it takes time.
It takes time. You have to be in the moment, okay? And you've got to talk about the situation. And more importantly, you have to understand, try and understand what's going on. And like, it just takes time.
I even think about like when we're here wanting to record a YouTube video, but the night before we had an argument. The next morning, it's still lingering.
The aroma.
It's still there. And you sit down about to record and you're like, oh boy, we're going to have to talk about this. Because we have that perspective. We're like, we have to resolve it. We have to be peaceful in our household. But that takes time. Sometimes we'll plan to record a video, but no. We're here trying to resolve the conflict. These kind of
conversations could be like a good 5 hours. Anna is sitting in one side of the sofa. I am sitting on the other. We're looking at each other. And then we ask some questions like, what do you need to forgive me for? And then we move from there.
Oh my gosh.
And those conversations
painful.
It's painful.
It hurts inside like
because
deep. And then it's long, taking time, when you've got other things to do.
We're actually just trying to fight for our marriage. We want the best outcome for our marriage. We don't want to just be here with a sense of pride, feeling that we're right all the time. No, that's not the best solution for our marriage. We want to get to a place where we can actually be like, I want our marriage to be exalted, even if it means that my pride has to be suppressed.
Literally, short-term pain for long-term gain. And we always look at things from that perspective. Like, right now, it's painful. We're sitting here for hours. We have a video to record. We have all of this going on.
We have work to do.
We have work to do. But in the long term, oh my gosh, it's so good because there's no resentment whatsoever. Like when we're good, there's no resentment, no one's holding anything, there's nothing that's deep rooted because we haven't spoken about it. It's like, nope, we're actually good. So then it's just like so much more peace in the relationship, so much more joy.
These are the kind of discussions that afterwards you can actually walk away and feel like you've conquered something together. So for us, we actually go from to having banter again, having fun, you know, things might actually even escalate and we might just, but like...
You don't feel feel like you've lost, even though there's things that your partner has said.
Mutually beneficial.
Yeah, even though they said some painful things like, oh, this is what you need to work on, this is what you did that was wrong, and it hurts.
Yeah.
But you still feel like you've won. That is the most beautiful thing.
So we just feel like these are just a few things that people, whether they know it or they're not, these are the ways that people are actually entering their arguments or their conflict. So it's important to bring this from your subconscious to your conscious mind and realize, how do I actually approach the relationship? And is what I'm doing the best solution for our marriage? Because at the end of the day, we need to fight for our marriage. Look, 50% divorce rate is no joke, and there's reasons for that. So I think that as we learn how to argue well, we'll be able to fight the battles and knock it down together and stand victorious together.
Because it's not the conscious that you need to worry about. Like, we all know about the conscious. You know, these are the things that I'm working on, but it's the things that you never even thought about. And I think conflict is one of those areas that people don't even think about. Like, what is my perspective before I enter the conflict? What is my perspective before I enter this war? You need to have your mindset set, so then that way that dictates all the decisions that you make during the argument. So I think before we even start talking about conflict in the next few videos and all of that, we need to think about what is our perspective before we enter the conflict. And I think that changes everything. And it has in the last few months for our relationship. So yes! So guys, we're actually really enjoying this conflict resolution series. We've got so much more coming for you guys every Monday. Part 2 will be out next Monday. So make sure you're part of notification gang and all that. So yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll see you next time.